Hey, Albay here, bringing you Captaintsubasa Dream Team, and you're watching the Japanese version, but I'm gonna be talking about the global. Um, there was a new announcement in the notification section in the app. I'm shooting this video on the 19th September, and because there is going to be Tokyo Game Show TGS from tomorrow in Japan, and because Club is holding or preparing a booth at that game show, they are doing some in-game campaign where you'll be able to get. Well, first of all, there is gonna be this special pack where you have, which includes multi-pool, 10 pools, special ticket, which I think guarantees at least one SSR. Plus, UR notes and coaches and the evolving item and everything at 2,400 yen, which is probably like 22 bucks USD. Yeah. So it really depends. It says here in this special ticket, you will be able to do 10 transfers, and the SSR that will come out from this thing, this multi-pool, will only be 9 featured characters. So look at what are the selected characters, and if you think it's worth it for you, someone you want, if there's so many characters out of the 9 characters that you really want, you might want to pay for it. I don't know. It really depends whether you think this is cheap or expensive. It's really up to you. How do you evaluate these characters? And like, for example, for me, since I have many characters, I think most likely the 9 selected characters will be dupes for me, because I'm pretty damn sure they're not going to include fest or collection characters, so it's going to be normal transfer characters. So yeah, and if that's the case, I already have tons of them, and I don't think for someone like me, it's worth the pull. But as I said, it really depends how many characters out of the 9 selected are the ones you really want, and if there's many, then it might be worth the pull, because normally with like 22 bucks you can't it's such a low chance for you getting SSR. So yeah. And next is login bonus. There's gonna be a special login bonus from 21st Friday to October 6th. Thanks to the game show. Yeah, and during this login bonus period, if you log in 7 days within this period, you'll be able to get great price items, including SSR guaranteed ticket. So all you have to do is log in 7 days within this period, like about 2 weeks time. And as you can see in the banner, you'll get not only the SSR guarantee ticket, but also the skill removal card, and I know for sure that you get SR Black Ball, and there might be SSR as well. But if they are to spread SSR, if I were the organizer or Club Games, I would put that on the banner. So since it's not there, I guess it's only SR. I don't know. And next up is, there's gonna be a special event missions where they celebrate the Tokyo Game Show booth that they're setting up. And in this event mission, I don't know what you have to do, but they're gonna prepare some like missions for you to clear, and if you do that, at the end you'll get items including SR or above ticket, 10 of them, plus other stuff like UR notes and coaches and evolving items and stuff, and also not to mention dream balls. So the reason why I'm showing you the Japanese version is because you're able to read the English version for those who are playing the global, and there are still some people who's playing the Japanese version who can't understand Japanese, and plus time to time there's some information that's only on the Japanese version. That's why I'm looking at both. Actually, I'm recording the Japanese, but on my other device, I'm looking at the English version as well. So those are the TGS Tokyo Game Show related campaigns, and the event that's coming up and the new characters in gacha or transfer is Tachibana Twin and Matsuyama. Alright? And it's gonna be the usual step up transfer. At step 1, you get to pull 10 pulls at 30 Dream Balls, which is like a 20 Dream Balls discount. And on the second step, you'll be able to pull with 40. And then on the third, you get 1 SSR guaranteed slot. So, and plus, I think from the recent experience that I think it's gonna be that the guaranteed slot will have like at least like 33% chance of getting one of the new characters. Well, the total percentage is 33%. Yeah. And but the thing is, in the very recent transfer, they included some like old characters as a pickup, which is, for some people who's also aiming for that, it's okay, but for some people who wants new characters, it's like in the way. So I don't know if this is good or bad, but I assume they're gonna do the same, because if you look at the new event, the ranking event that's gonna be coming, it says here effective players that will get a boost on the points are the junior high characters and JY characters, which means the new characters are junior high characters, right? That means I assume they're gonna put together, include as a pickup the JY characters. I think, yeah. So for those who don't care about these JY, it might be in the way for you to get the new characters, but still, you have for the, at least for the third step, you'll probably have like 10% per each new character. So yeah, 1 out of 3 people will get 1 out of these 3 new characters, and they are Tachibana Masao from skill type, and Kazuo as toughness, and Matsuyama as agility. So we have to wait and see how they will be like, because we don't have any further info. But what's good about these twins is that if for those who got the 2018 national team whichever twin character, you'll now be able to use them both at the same time in the same type. So if you got like 2018 Masao, for instance, he was toughness. But on the other hand, 2018 Kazuo was skill. So it wasn't really easy for you to put them both together unless you had like Aoi and like a secret Misugi, whoever it was, who has a team skill to boost Japanese characters, because then, types don't matter. But I don't think many of you can do that still. So it's most likely that you'll have to use these characters still, trying to put the same types together, right? But because 2018 Masao and Kazuo were in different types, but thanks to this new Tachibana twin, you'll now be able to match them together. So for those who had, like, for example, Kazuo in 2018, then if you get Masao here, you'll be able to put both Kazuo and Masao in skill team. So I think that's good especially for those who only have one or the other. Yeah. And as for Matsuyama, he's agility type, and because it says here these 3 characters will have team skills will be team skills that boost stats of players of each type and specific positions. It says and, but I think it's or, isn't it? I don't think it's gonna boost. Well, okay, it is and. Okay, yeah, it's like the recent characters that had like Urabe, for example, who were able to buff DMF or DM, or if you're what type was he? Agility or skill, I forgot. But yeah, so I think these characters will have something like that. And which means Masao, Kazuo, and Matsuyama will be in different positions. Like, for example, Masao will be forward, Kazuo will be AM, and then Matsuyama DM or something like that. And then they will each boost whichever position they're in. Yeah. So I think this team skill is really useful because I think for position, they will give 15% boost, and if not in that position, they'll still give 10% to that same type, which is good. You have options, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big boost for your team, so it's good. And let's just look forward that these characters will be good, especially their stats, passives, and stuff. Yeah, and so the event, the ranking event will again come, and the prize this time will be the better one will be agility Santana, and then the bad one will be toughness. And these characters will have A rank EX rolling interception. So they are starting to put, oh, by the way, in the English notification they're saying it's a typo, but the what SR Santana will have rank S rolling interception, but it's not, it's rank C. Yeah, and it's the same story. You have to evolve these, and then when you do, they will become SSR, and their skill will be upgraded to EX, which is A rank skill. So yeah, you could either collect these A rank SSR directly, or you could evolve each one of these SRs to make it SSR, so that the skills will be upgraded. Yeah, it's the same story. And if you look at this banner, the this time's gold formation, EX formation, looks pretty unique. It's a 2 top formation with 4 defenders, 4 midfielders. I think it's gonna be 2 AM and 2 DMs. But what's unique is they're divided into, it's like symmetric, you know. They're divided into left side and right side. So I think the aim of Clav bringing this new formation is because they gave new passive to cults, where cults will have auto intercept by 70%. Toughness is really hard to go up against, right? Because there's already Bunag, and now cults also has something even better in terms of interception. But with this formation, I think the idea is because it's separated into left side and right side, you'll now be able to attack from either one of the side, looking at how the opponent is putting cults and Bunag, characters like them. Like, for example, if cults and Bunag is on the right side of the opponent, then you could just use the left side of your character's team, so that you could dodge, you could avoid matching up, or going above these characters, because you'll have to then face this crazy intercept. Yeah, I think maybe that's the idea, and if that's the case, maybe it's useful. Yeah, let's just wait what kind of boost these formation will give, and also of course how Santana will look like. But for those who have Fest Santana, or who's going with skill type, or whatever Santana which you're using as a starter, this interception, although he's forward, will probably be useful, because you're gonna be able to level this skill at least to somewhat level, right, for free, as long as you play. So that's good. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I know, for Santana, you would rather want something like pass or something offensive more, but recently they are starting to put defensive skills to even attacking characters. So I think it's useful to put pressure on the opponent, defenders. Yeah. So yeah, so that's gonna be the event and the prize. And it doesn't say here that this time they will again do the club ranking, which started from the last ranking event, but I assume it's gonna be there. The reason is because if you look at the last notification, it said from now on there's gonna be this ranking for not only individuals but also club. So I think they don't mention it here, but because they already did in the past one, that they'll do it from now on, which includes everything that comes afterwards. So they don't have to mention it. That's how I felt. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see, but I think it's gonna be that. Yeah. And other stuff is the usual stuff. There's gonna be more raid events at the same simultaneously for this period. It's September 20. Everything comes from this Friday Japan time, and it ends at like beginning of October. The ending date is a bit different per event, but it's gonna end at the end. I mean, no, beginning of October. Yeah. And then there's gonna be the also training, big success, huge success rate will be up. And again, there's gonna be global share. I don't know why they put this on and off time to time, because I just personally feel they could just leave it. Now that they brought this club versus club ranking for the ranking event, there is a meaning for a club, right? So why not? I mean, it's not clubs are no longer just for share, right? And just leave the global share every time and just let everyone play whenever they want. I don't know why they put it back on and off and everything. It's just, I don't get it. And it only lasts for like 4 days this time. Yeah, because there's gonna be 3 consecutive holidays in Japan. I assume they put this on for this long vacation. I don't know, but yeah, it's a good thing though. It's good, although it's only 4 days. It's good to have this back, right, for everyone, I assume. And there's gonna be also the raid, where you have the chance to collect these UR notes and stuff, which I guess is like, it comes time to time, so it's nothing new. And then they will do a sale on Dream Balls as always, but something is weird. They never did the Dream Balls sale at this time of period, where there's no like special transfer event like Dreamfest. They normally do it at Dreamfest, but I don't know why. Dreamfest is coming like 1 week after, and I assume they're gonna do this sale again there, but I don't know why they're starting this sale in this at this timing. Yeah, I don't really get it, but it's coming. So for those who were going to pull this, it's good. You'll be able to obtain these Dream Balls a bit cheaper, so which is good. So yeah, I think I covered everything, and of course, like always, I'll be covering all the information that comes up on Friday, but I'm a bit busy this week, so I might not be able to do it on Friday, but if not, I'll still do it on Saturday or as quick as possible, so please stay tuned for that. Yeah. So I'll also be checking on all these media to see what club is gonna be doing at Tokyo Game Show, and if I have some info that I could share, I'll definitely do. So stay tuned for everything, and yeah. So please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks for watching, and bye.